guys, today I will be teaching you how to create an ER diagram on Microsoft Visio. But before I show you how, I wanted to go over some terms that you might want to know. So an ER diagram, also known as an entity relationship diagram, is a graphical representation of data for an organization at conceptual level. The basic constructs of an ER diagram are entities, attributes, and relationships. An entity is a person, place, device, event, or concept. It is represented by a rectangle. In Visio, we will add attributes. Attributes are properties of an entities. A relationship is an association between two entities. A relationship is represented by a diamond. So, as I mentioned earlier, an attribute is a property of an entity. There are many keys when it comes to attributes, such as primary key, foreign key, and other keys depending on the table. The primary key is a specific identifier for the entity. The foreign key points to a primary key in another table, and the other includes other attributes that we may want to know about in an entity. So here's an example. Let's say we have a phone directory. We have two entities, a person and a phone number. The person would have a primary key, perhaps a customer ID, to uniquely identify them. They can have other attributes such as first name and last name. They also have one or more telephone numbers. The telephone number will be a primary key, with the foreign key being customer ID. This connects the phone number to a person. Telephone number could also have attributes such as if it is a landline, mobile, or other. So the cardinality shows the relationship between two entities. There are four options for cardinality. On the right-hand side, you can see that each of these cardinalities have a symbol. There is one and only one or many, 0 or 1, 0, 1 or many. To give you an example of how this works, for one and only one, a student can have only one student ID, and a student ID belongs to one and only one student.
So with all that, I have an example for you guys, which I will do in Microsoft Visio. The example says, an artist performs 0 or more songs. A song is performed by one and only one artist. Alright, so I am on Microsoft Visio 2013, and what you want to do is you want to go click on Database tab at the top, and then click on Crowsfoot Database Notation. Click on Create, and there you go. I'm going to zoom this a little bit so you guys can see better. On the left-hand side, you can see that we have everything that we need, such as entity. In our simple example, we have two entities. We have artist and song. So I'm going to quickly make two tables by dragging the entity. Now we're going to name these two entities. The first one, we're going to name it artist. And the second one, we can name it song. Just gonna fix up this song table really quick. So let's go back to our artist table. There is a box here that says PK on it. That's gonna be our primary key. Our primary key can be artist ID. Remember that a primary key is a unique key of a table. Now the same applies for song. The primary key can be song ID. Going back to our artist table, we can add an attribute name. This attribute will not be a primary nor a foreign key. It will be the other attribute that we talked about, and we can call this artist name. Now let's add a foreign key. A foreign key, as I mentioned, is a key to define the relationship between two tables. So our foreign key for artist can be song ID. And if you wanted a symbol for the foreign key, you can right click and then click on set foreign key. Now we can use the same approach for our song table. Our other attribute can be song name, and the foreign key can be artist ID. So we have our two tables now. Let's apply our cardinalities. You can do this by going to the top and clicking on connector. And then you are going to draw a line between the two tables. And what you will notice is that the software automatically gives you a cardinality. However, that's not what we want just because of our example. So you can right click on one of the cardinalities to switch it. For this particular one, click on Set End Symbol, and then we want 0 or more, so click on 0 or more, and then click on the other cardinality, and then this one, click on Set Begin Symbol, and then we want 1 and only 1. So there we go. Now, to have a relationship, we can't exactly do a diamond on the Visio, so what you can do is you can right click on the line, and it's going to give you a text box, and our keyword is performs. Now this will read artist performs 0 or more song, and a song is performed by one and only one artist. So that's how you make a ER diagram on Visio 2013. I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.